So I watched a clip of that woman and Usher on stage, and I'm still trying to figure out what exactly she did that was so wrong that is getting her judged and picked apart. What I feel this is an example of is the level of entitlement that exists amongst the era that we're in general when it comes to men. Now, not all men, but there are a lot of men who have this attitude where it's like, okay, I'm putting you on display, worship me. And a lot of times when it comes to these stages, that is what it's for. The entire audience is worshiping. And because she didn't go up on the stage and throw herself at him and express this overexcitement, this fangirl energy, he was disappointed. And what I feel like we're witnessing is a narcissistic injury at its finest. He didn't like the fact that she didn't go overboard, just like every other woman that he's used to getting that treatment from. That he has, after so many times, now began to expect to receive. So I honestly don't feel like she did anything wrong. I feel like what she gave was actually a normal experience of somebody that is human seeing another human versus somebody that is human seeing an idol or seeing somebody that they just can't fathom having seen up close and personal. Because in reality, when you are normal and you see these individuals as human just like you may not go and do the most. You may not break a sweat. You may not just go above and beyond. And she was neutral. To me, she was given very neutral energy. And I don't think that anything is wrong with that. If there is a standard to these things or expectation that she should go up there and do all of these things and she was aware of that beforehand, that's something different. But the fact that she was actually called onto stage and she was actually called up there, you get whatever you get. You can't feel some type of way because the person that you called on stage is not reacting the way that you expect them to. I honestly feel like it's funny. And I feel like his reaction, clear disgust, was a public example of what men who have a certain level of entitlement to women display when they don't get their way, when they don't receive what it is that they're expecting. This is the type of behavior from a grown boy, not a grown adult, not a grown man. What a grown man, I feel, would have displayed was going along as if it didn't affect him, not stopping the entire show and making it a big deal like she's a problem.